is your host, Emmanuel Isaiah Smith, and I am in Miami, Florida. And I want to say a word about redactions, deletions, and the repeal process in legislative matters. If a bill or a law is found to be degenerate, there is a repeal process. So, for example, let's say gang stalking is deemed degenerate. Degenerate bill would be voted upon by Congress after a debate whether or not the bill serves society or if it doesn't serve society. If it does serve society, then the bill is left alone, using majority voting in the Congress. If it's seen as degenerate or the repeal of the bill, which leaves the bill useless or null and void. So there is a repeal process, there is a deletion process. The line item veto is a power that the President of the United States used to have to personally go through a bill and delete I believe were useful. So, for example, that whatever national security bill is responsible for gang stalking, with the line item veto, the president could go in and delete the item and leave the rest of the bill alone. But that is no longer the case. In the United States, we do not have made illegal at some point. So if the president does not like a bill, he has to send the entire bill back with notations on he didn't want. And Congress would have to vote on whether or not to get rid of the stipulations or simply hold on to the bill until a government shutdown happens, at which point there are no new spending measures passed. So ultimately there is a process, and I believe that with gang stalking, of course there'll be an investigation. There are already investigations happening. But I mean, for me, I'm glad it's being investigated. I mean, to investigate measures through that were passed that are no longer of any use or never was. A lot of stuff gets passed through Congress without them seeing it. Sometimes it's not brought to their attention, been implemented. Gang stalking is one of those. Excuse me. Gang stalking is one of those things. I mean, it was passed under a national security package. It was implemented. It doesn't work. Okay, it's poorly aged, and it's extremely dangerous and annoying. So, a matter of people in Congress doing the right thing, doing the smart thing, and that is to see and understand the Constitution, know when something has been passed that tramples upon or ignores the Constitution, and get rid of it. The day gang stalking is repealed, that'll be a good day. It'll be a good day for a lot of people. I think that there are more efficient and effective in society to combat potential crimes or to prevent potential criminals from harming society. A clandestine mechanism that's extrajudicial in nature and leaves everyone sort of in a state of what's going to happen next. There are better ways.